information sharing, stylish entertainment, flexible communication, and the X factor that makes you want more for the next day. So, from Mondays to Fridays, between 12 and 3, feel free to invade my space. All you have to do is to download the KNR app, and you're most welcome to join me or hear Amanda and Zia on a fantastic journey of radio. The Invasion, only on KNR.
Definitely, and that's between 12 and 3. UP is on leave, guys, so you know, Swank London as well as the Phoenix will be handling the Invasion. Now, bringing their own brand and flavor, but you don't want to miss out on that. That's happening directly after a moment of truth. Let's focus on the matter at hand. One of our pillars by KNR is spirituality. There are 4 of them. In fact, there's motivation, there's entertainment, there's spirituality, and current affairs. Today, let's zoom in a little bit on the spirituality because we have guests in studio sent with a message that and an initiative which I think it's very important that we get out there, which is why it was so important. Ladies, please come join us. Thank you so much. Please introduce yourself so that when people know that I'm talking to Usman Mani, they know that I'm looking Good to meet you, and thank you guys so much for coming, Namhlanje, representing the organization called the Dynamic Seasoned Women. Tell us about this organization, and why.
Okay. Dynamic Seasoned Women. It says dynamic and then seasoned women. Basically, we've been umbono for quite a very long time. I think about 6 years back when I was still in Joburg. But then, you know, when the time is not yet right for you to unleash what is in your heart is not yet the right time. So I believe that now it is the right time. So Dynamic Seasoned Women is meant for women, seasoned women. We know that women they go through a lot of stuff. Challenges in our societies and all that, but we are there to season ourselves. I will not say them because now I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are being seasoned by the Lord because this vision was given by the Lord. If you can see even our logo, there's a hand of the Lord, and then there's a salt is pumayo pa.
This morning is woman, Lord.
Yes.
Season them.
Season us really. And then there are different types of women there, if you see the colors.
Yes.
So which means that we stand for different race, we stand for different nations, we stand for different women that come from different walks of life. Rich, poor, middle class, whatsoever.
Whatever your history, whatever your future,
it doesn't matter. Yes, basically.
And it's important to have such organizations because, you know, these days you'll find badibana because of izinto which they have in common only.
Yeah.
So that becomes very exclusive for abanye abantu.
Yeah.
It means that I can't be part of this because
Yes.
So this is very inclusive and it's a way forward. And why did you see it so important, ladies, why the organization?
Sisters.
Okay, thank you so much. I think women have gone a lot of troubles, you know. Abuse. If you can see the poster, we have mentioned the gender-based violence. We have mentioned families. You know, if you can look at things, is that the women are part of the family. You know, so they've got a lot of stuff in life generally, and then I think the even when it comes to the single, there's like women that are single that have not married, you'll find they have got the responsibility to nurture their own children, you know, and alone, you know, finance is not enough. You know, there are lots of things that are really happening in the lives of women. So I think the dynamics in women, it is the right time for it to be established, so that it can take care of those emotional needs, and also if we can go further, even dynamic women is also concerned about the development of the women, because it's very, very, especially on the side of business. We know the rate of unemployment in South Africa is like burning, is there, until as the structures of this community do something. That's why now there is a dynamic seasoned women coming up.
So you guys are also supporting each other in business things, in support generally in all the spheres of life. Is this kind of an organization that is there to lend umuntu who's good at into ethile can come and speak to others about it, so that omnye afunxe pha kuye, etc.
Yeah, no, I think it's even deeper than that, in the sense that women in the society, they are recognized as a low kind of what you call beings.
Okay.
If you are a woman in corporate sector, you have to prove yourself several times that you are capable.
And keep proving yourself. Even when you achieve a certain thing, you have to
prove yourself. But we see that is phasing off a bit, but we are not yet there. So this organization helps to redefine the boundaries that we are able as women. So one of our segments is dealing with what you call, as we're saying, business empowerment.
Yes.
How do we do that? Fortunately enough, I've been exposed in different what you call women business society. I've been in business for quite a long time.
Yes.
I was working and I went back to business. So fortunately enough, I do have people that are used to be part of their organization. So these women, most of them are in Joburg. But something came to mind that as we're starting this organization, we need to create synergies for those women to come and empower women in the Eastern Cape currently, though we are moving further to other provinces.
Yes.
Take, for instance, what Sister said as well about what you call women that are facing GBV, what you call challenges in their homes, whether married or not married, the pain and the struggle is the same.
Yes.
So
and it's equally wrong.
It's equally wrong as well. So what we do, our aim as well is to eradicate that in the society. How do we do that? Most of women probably that stays in such relationships because they don't know what to do, they don't know where to go and how to empower themselves. So we are creating a platform where these women are going to come. We are going to scout them. Some of them we already have them, scout them from different NGOs and assisting them to empower them in business. Fortunately enough, as I said, sometimes when you are going through in the preparation stages, you don't understand some of the things. Up until
you follow it.
Yeah. Up until God opens something for you, and you're like, oh, okay, that's the reason why I went through, and I've got expertise in this area. So I have we have a relationship with different agencies, government agencies that can be able to assist these women. So we assist them. We are like a platform that assists them from incubation. If mama wenza magwinya pha estratweni,
we can
exactly, we formalize her business. We make sure that we align her on training and mentorship, and we make sure that we launch her into the market. So that is our aim. Not only that, to bring, as I said, to bring other stakeholders what you call on board to assist them to move even further.
Wow.
We're talking about career entrepreneurial what you call women and women that don't know what to do. So it's a platform for us to bring that.
And I mean, so many people are talented at doing so many different things. Women who can who can do 10 things at once and still have room to do 5 more at the same time. But sometimes imego doesn't allow. Because as you say, maybe the situation at home is not allowing her to spread her wings in order to be able to apply as the skills are now. So I know you are fine here. Don't move from here. I need the house in a certain way, but whereas it's a missed opportunity for Umdu to actually flourish. So How does that relate to the scriptures that support your organization? Because I'm sure there are certain times where it gets tough enough where you think the only place where we can find and make sense of this is in the good book.
Okay, I think we believe that everything, every strength, everything that we have as women comes from God. So, and that's why we're here today, because we have realized time and again that prayer is the tool, is the powerful tool that we can use to be able to access heavens, So we know that if the strength, the Bible says the joy of the Lord is our strength, So sometimes as women together, and becoming one, we can move mountains through prayer. And then we understand and we believe that prayer can open doors, because what we are looking at now is a opening of the doors, So if those doors can be opened through our systems in our nation, because today we are faced with the systems, and until we can be able to protrude to those systems, things that we want to happen, they can happen through prayer, So we are praying this Friday, we are praying at Scenery Park,
Yes.
at Scenery Park. It's a whole night prayer. I know the whole night prayers are scarce now.
Especially with what we've just come from with COVID, and
Yes.
people still being a little bit worried about gathering in large numbers. Is this why you've decided to make it a satellite all night prayer as well?
Yes, yeah.
So how's that going to work?
Okay. Basically, satellite all-night prayers, they work like this, how we envisage it to work. We've got representatives on every province. Our desire is to have representative in every city in South Africa. Why do we do that? I think the reason why God gave us that, it is because we need to hedge South Africa. We need to fortify South Africa with prayer. South Africa is so much in attack. We are under a lot of
everywhere, in every corner,
everywhere. So these satellite all-night prayers are going to assist us in growing in the Lord and praying to God and making sure that these represent, because even if you check our time, it's 8:30.
Yes.
It simply means that we already have the representatives around the country.
Yes.
It's not something that we're going to do. We already, we are ready even for Friday. So when we say that it starts 8:30, it means that KZN will start 8:30 to pray. Joburg will start 8:30 to pray in Mpumalanga.
Kimberley, wherever. Yes.
So we always encourage people that probably maybe they cannot come and join us. We on the poster we do have what you call the prayer items.
Yes.
It means that you can do it on your home, on the comfort of your home.
But still be part of
But still
that
be
movement.
part of
Yes.
the movement. But still be part of the movement. So that's how we're going to do the satellite. And the satellite all-night prayers, we're going to have them once in 2 months.
Okay.
And we'll be having as well conferences. One of the things that I forgot is ministry enhancement. That is why I'm talking about. Sorry. Ndoyika.
Suvuma. Suvuma sisini.
Yes, we're talking about ministerial support, because you'll find that people are called in the church, but you cannot explore who you are. So we'll be giving you a platform, of your gift, so that you are able to flow. And number two, we can deploy you if we feel that Sis Mang Mang is ready, and or she's always been ready, but she didn't have the platform. We can deploy you to Mpumalanga. That is why what we can do, we liaise with Mpumalanga, representative. If they've got a conference, they rope you in from the Eastern Cape.
Wow.
In that way, you are able to grow in your gift, so that you're not confined to Eastern
And
Cape.
your network grows
and your
as well.
network grows as well. And you are challenged, because most of us, we are bench warmers in the church now because of COVID, of many things, on many things. So this kind of segment challenges us in our callings, so that we are able to fulfill what God has purposed us. And one of the things that we forgot to mention, we are working with different organizations. That is organization like About Divine Brains, Nabai Masimanyani, and other NGOs,
yes,
that can be able to bring these women, some to align these women, on their purposes. So,
and also just to put your hands together, because
yes,
many hands make it easier to get things done.
Exactly.
Let's talk about these prayer items just briefly, and why you decided these are the 4 main prayer items. I know there's many more than these, but these have obviously touched a nerve with the organization, and maybe just on the forefront. We can't read there is gender-based violence, which we don't have to go far. If you open your phone right now, you'll see some poster of a missing girl. You'll see a news feed about some woman getting kidnapped or killed. It's not even things that we like to get used to, but we are so used to seeing it. It's almost like you expect something, and that's not what our society was designed to be like. As people, we were not meant to have a situation like that.
Okay. No, I'll just mention 2 prayer items. Sisters, maybe we'll mention families and the nation. I will mention GBV and the and the women. Yabana Budlungelo, when you are under such an experience of GBV, I once experienced it, your self-esteem becomes low. You can't think properly. When you go to work, you can't be effective because of what you are facing. At home, what is next? What is going to happen next? So we are here to plead God. Look at what happened to that young girl, or Hillary. Yes. Really, what is that? You can't explain it. It's because the devil is influencing the mind of men to use their power. So we are here to disempower the devil. We are here to disempower the spirits that are using people to do these things, this strange thing. So we are here to plead God. Khawusivelele njengoThixo in our homes. Khawusivelele ube impendulo. Women again, you know how powerful women are. Women are very powerful. But because of the things that we've went through, yes, as Delela on so many things. So we are here to redefine the boundaries, to say, you know what, you've got it. You've got the what you call it, you are capable to make it in life. So we are here to plead God again, to say, Bao, Kausivelele, women of this country, let them stand up. Yeah, understand? So let women make the noise to say, no, Lord, intervene in our situation. And what you call I believe in prayer.
Yes.
God has carried me,
has shown you numerous times
that, you know what, if and God says most in 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14, if my people who are called by my name, agatipana, who are called, who are people, but who are called by my name, can humble themselves, that's another 2, humble. 3, and pray. 4, and seek my face. I will hear from heaven. If they do that,
I'll know.
If they do that, so which means that prayer without not seeking, God can still not hear you.
Yes.
But pray and seek and be humble. So God will hear us, and I will heal I will forgive their sins, and I will heal their land. South Africa is under that bedrock of sin. So we need to seek God, as I said, and so that Uchiko Atini Asive and begin to heal us, Tina, as individuals.
The healing is what we are after as well.
Emotional healing, spiritual healing. Yeah, understand? Because the reason why I'm saying this is because we are not healed people. I always say an abuser, I can understand why he sends a land. It is because of it's a wounded soul that needs healing. So we believe that if we do that, we cry before him about these issues, about women, about GBV. And then Sisiana maybe can just
let me just comment around families.
Yes.
As we know that families are the core beautiful fabric of the society. So if our families in terms of relationships can be healthy, it means that our community are healthy in terms of relationships, and then it means that the nation broadly is healthy. So siqala phaya with families. So the reason why siphuthe families, even the families, kanti families again, there are so many types of families. So the structure is too broad. So you can think of nuclear families, extended families, adoption kind of families, foster care kind of families, skip generational types of families. Those are skip generational families. So because I've discovered when I was reading the Bible that the family is bigger than the church. So it's older than the church, because God created heaven and earth, and then after that was creator the family before the church. So which means before we can actually reach the church, we are supposed to be a church at home.
Within our units.
Yes. So ndizama ukuthi ke imbangi basibeke ifamily is under attack. Phakwe family icho umntana is under attack. There's a lot of abuses, type of all the abuses against children. You can see the men or the fathers, they are regarded as perpetrators, meaning that ngabo abajongiweyo as abantu attacker within their own family setups. So meaning that something is wrong with the families, because the fathers or the men are supposed to lead, are supposed to provide, and protect the families, but they are the first ones to attack. Meaning that something is wrong. There's a lot of dysfunctionality within the family setup, or the family structure. So that's why we put it there. And God now at this point in time, He wants to restore. He wants to put the family in its position. So it's like that's what is happening now. Families are being restored by God, putting them back into their original position. Because once the families are ready, and God will be ready. Because even our community will change drastically, because our families have been changed. So there's a lot that we need to pray for within our families. Pray for love, because these days our families are fighting a lot. There's a lot of
and it's
fights.
So common in Yanni.
It's so common. They are fighting with small things, fighting with the children, fighting jealousy within the family members, competition, a lot of competition. If sister amutengi Benz nam ndifuna uthenga Range Rover, it doesn't matter whether ndinayo imali or nayo na.
So pressure.
We don't love each other. It's starting within the families. So there is a lot of turmoil within the families that we need to deal with in prayer. We have tried, counseling is still good, because we believe that counseling comes from God. It's only Him, it's only God who download and deposit information to professionals. Whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a social worker, whether you're a psychologist, I believe even those they've written the books, that information comes from God, because God was the first one to create family, and the minds of the people. So that's why I'm saying, we are saying now as the dynamics in Uguti, if we can pray for the families, we believe that a change, a transformation can happen within the families, So that's why we need to pray for those relationships to be healthy. That's why we need to pray for marriages, the co-union within the families to be operating functionally. So we need to pray for the children that are being attacked within even the schools. There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of that.
Attacks around within the schools. So all those people are coming from the family. So family is the key, structure that needs to be prayed for, so that we can be able to spread the good news as the families, Yeah.
Ladies, what are we hoping to achieve as we embark on this satellite all-night prayer and then subsequent activities that are going there? What would you like to see happen as these develop and grow and become more common?
Okay, one of the aspects we forgot is a reduction of drug abuse.
Yes. And I mean, it goes hand in hand with all these issues.
Yeah, and we were fortunate enough to go. There is a place that we went to about 2 weeks back to go and pray there. We've already started the organization, it's already flowing. When we went there, I was so shocked. I saw 300 men and boys in one place and 60 girls in one place. Like as in, they are sleeping there. They are eating there. Like it's like a shack, it's a big shack. But fortunately, the pastor there has always been having the passion for. So you ask yourself, and I've seen as well a video about young girls, youth prostitution. I
think I saw that on Facebook or something like that, and with older men.
Older men.
Yes.
And how do you let a 15-year-old to parade in front of you when you are a 35-year-old? Older, or even lesser, but because
it's not right.
It's not right. It's not clean. It's ungodly. So we want to achieve in the Ogbana, our young girls should be taught. This is the platform. That is why we're doing it. It's not a bug, because not that other areas are not. We want all these places that have these social ills are cool, so that we are able to scout them. And scouting them, we teach them how do.
And you come closer to them.
And we come closer to them. So basically, our main objective, obviously, is the objective that the Lord has in heart, because God has the heartbeat for us as His children. So we want to lure people to Christ. We want to, because Christ is the answer, because people are looking for answers everywhere.
Yes.
And the answer is within the church. So we are saying we've got the answer within us, and God is able to make things for us. But it's very right in South Africa. So the main objective is to make sure that the drug lord, we out of jobs. The taverns, we clean them, by prayer. By prayer and because so
to replace something.
Exactly. So papa and this way is going to help. These programs of mentoring even young girls and others that are affected.
This is beautiful. And if somebody wants to participate in the organization, how do they get a hold of you if they want more information, if they want to be a part of Dynamic Season Women in order to grow the output, the organization? How do they get in touch with you, ladies?
Oh, okay. Ndizawunikeza inamba zethu zoyithune.
Okay.
Nosisi. Mine is 073 006 8500 073 006 8500. If I don't answer, you can just drop a WhatsApp. I'm on Instagram, Cindy_Wana. I'm on Facebook. Oh, I love Facebook. Cindy Wana and my Facebook family, hello, because I told them that we'll be here. So we are actually numbers, and then if the person is interested to be part of, welcome. And anyway, there is men, Dynamic Season Men, that is upcoming.
You see.
Yes. Yeah, because we've got to understand that we cannot fight this battle alone as women.
Yes.
We need men to stand up. We need men to be taught what is it to be a man.
Yes.
And we need older men to teach them,
And older or men to teach boys about manhood.
Yeah, because all these things. So so I think so. And then this is also tricky. Number, and then I'll connect.
All right, my number is 083 5566 370. 083 5566 370. So ndikona again na WhatsApp na Facebook, Instagram ndikona, but I'm not active. So Facebook and WhatsApp.
Scroll up Dynamic Seasoned Women. Ladies, great initiative, and the organization, obviously, this doesn't come from here. It comes from somewhere up there.
Yeah.
And it's here to do a job that is very necessary. So keep up the good work. Keep the spirit strong, and let this prayer be the beginning of something that's going to change something big. And ingaske siyibone yenzeka lonto and be part of it, and our hands and our support and everything is behind you and with why you are doing this. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having us.
And goes.
We are extraterrestrial. We are